What happens in the first minute after waking shapes the architecture of your entire day. Did you know your brain doesn't wake all at once? It's an orchestrated awakening. Each neural network activating in precise sequence a biological symphony thousands of years in the making. For the first time in human history, this ancient transition has been fundamentally disrupted. Imagine your morning brain as fresh snow. The first footprints create paths that deepen with each step, guiding all who follow. By midday, these paths become highways directing your thoughts, emotions, and choices along their predetermined routes. At this threshold between worlds, a moment of astronomical potential exists. What comes next will echo through your day, your week, your life one morning at a time. What happens when we miss this moment entirely? Your newly awakened brain, still in its vulnerable, receptive state, faces an unprecedented assault. The morning brain has become targeted territory. Research shows that capturing the first hour of attention after waking increases apprehension rates by 30 to 40%. The average person now checks their phone within 3 minutes of waking, often before their feet touch the floor. The consequences extend far beyond distraction. Each interruption taxes your neural resources profoundly. Research from cognitive science reveals a stunning finding. After each distraction, your brain requires a full 23 minutes to re-establish deep focus. A mere 10-second glance at your phone creates nearly half an hour of fragmented attention. Laboratory research reveals that how we direct our first moments of consciousness physically reshapes our neural architecture, influences expression of over 200 genes, and determines our capacity for focused attention. The cost isn't measured in productivity, but in presence, our capacity to fully inhabit our one irreplaceable life. The stakes transcend individual well-being. When attention fractures, so does our capacity to solve complex problems, maintain deep relationships, and address our most pressing collective challenges. But what if we have faced this challenge before? Across every civilization, from the Indus Valley to Mesoamerica, from ancient China to indigenous cultures worldwide, we find a striking pattern of convergence. Morning was universally recognized as sacred territory, not just for religious reasons, but neurological ones. The Vedic concept of Brahma Muhurta, the creator's hour before dawn, coincides precisely with what modern chronobiology identifies as peak theta-alpha brainwave coherence, optimal for both focused attention and creative insight. Traditional Chinese medicine mapped the body's energy meridians, peaking between 5 and 7 a.m. What we now measure as peak respiratory enzyme activity and optimal oxygen utilization. Modern research confirms that cognitive performance can increase by up to 26% when aligned with these natural chronobiological windows. Imagine your day as a structure, with morning as its foundation. Ancient architects discovered that certain foundation designs created more resilient, beautiful, and functional structures able to withstand life's inevitable earthquakes. What if the most advanced technology for consciousness isn't digital, but the ritual technology we've been refining since civilization began? The revelation isn't that we've forgotten something old, but that we have failed to recognize something timeless, the precise calibration of consciousness that happens each morning, whether we attend to it or not. How do we translate this ancient wisdom into modern practice? Creating an effective morning isn't adopting someone else's perfect routine, but designing a conscious sequence aligned with your unique neurobiological blueprint. The science reveals 4 foundational elements present in every effective morning practice across cultures and throughout history. Light exposure calibrates over 200 genes that regulate your circadian rhythm. Breath regulation activates the vagus nerve, balancing your autonomic nervous system. Movement sequences enhance brain-derived neurotrophic factor. And mental clearing releases cognitive capacity from yesterday's unresolved patterns. Effective design honors individual difference. Some constitutions require warming, activating elements. Others need cooling, calming practices. Some benefit from structure and rhythm, others from flexibility and variation. The most profound insight from both ancient tradition and modern science: consistent simplicity outperforms inconsistent complexity every time. But does changing how you begin your day actually transform how you experience your life? The morning advantage isn't theoretical, it's measurable, visible, and profound. Studies show that consistent practitioners demonstrate a 43% faster recovery from stressful events and maintain cognitive performance under pressure at rates 37% higher than control groups. Morning ritual doesn't eliminate challenges, but transforms how your nervous system processes them, creating response flexibility rather than automatic reactivity. The implications extend beyond individual well-being. When attention integrates, previously insurmountable problems become solvable. Tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, you will encounter a moment of extraordinary potential. The first minute after waking will shape all that follows. You will encounter a moment of extraordinary potential. Your life transforms the moment you recognize that the most consequential ritual you perform isn't occasional, but daily the simple, powerful act of conscious awakening. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.